Dribble head count. He's the hormonal nightmare. So farewell. Another victim of line up and line is all I remember. Oh, how your favors change. You could have been harder. Yes, line up and line is all I remember. Oh, how your favors change. You could have been mine. Oh, oh. The back of her hands, you can't see the wood for the trees on your knees. Another victim of line up and line is all I remember. Oh, how your favors change. You could have been harder. Yes, line up and line junction. Every shining bonnet makes me think of my back on her. I just can't escape the feeling. I'd rather be freewheeling in every little Honda where they love Peter Fonda. Woo! And here we go again. I'm riding in your car. Let me pretend to care, 'cause it's gone way too far. I must treat you nowhere. No one teaches us. Here we go again. And it's gone way too far.
Justine, you were in the architecture school and then you decided to join a group. How does one go from architecture to playing live on stage?
Well, I don't think it's that difficult a leap, really. For me, I was doing architecture and I really missed playing music, and I was doing both for a long time. And the music just kind of took over after a while.
You were in Suede. It's a big group to start in because everyone's making such a thing about this group.
Yeah.
What was it like, you maybe knowing that you wanted to sing on your own? What was it like working with someone like Brett Anderson, who maybe has a big ego? I don't know, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Was it difficult playing in that group?
It wasn't difficult because of Brett. I mean, Brett is a really easygoing person, and I learned a lot from him about just ways of thinking about music and stuff. And I certainly never, ever envied his position as singer. I used to feel really sorry for him and think, God, you know, you have to be so brave to do that. And I don't know, I think I've ended up singing kind of because I couldn't find anyone else to sing my songs. So I kind of did it myself and then started actually quite enjoying it.
How did you break off from the group?
I just didn't turn up to rehearsal one day. Got a phone call and just said, look, you know, I can't do this anymore.
How did you form Elastica? Did you know the people that you were in the group now, or did you put out?
Justin actually met because he was a drummer in Suede for about 3 weeks. And he was in about 4 other bands at the time, he didn't tell us. And he just disappeared. And I bumped into him a while later and he said, you know, if you ever want to do anything, then give me a call. And Annie I met through a friend of a friend. And Donna I met through Melody Maker, an advert.
So Melody Maker, you put out an announcement and saying, we're looking for another guitarist.
Yeah.
What do you think about people saying that it's a nostalgia band, even?
I think in the 90s it's very hard to make music that isn't self-referential if you're making music with a classic lineup, you know, drums and bass and guitars. I think probably by the time I was born, the Beatles and the Stones had probably done everything that could truly be done with rock and roll. So in a way, I think it's impossible to be truly sort of groundbreaking now. I mean, the thing is, this is the first time that the 90s has existed. It's the first time that the chemistry of Elastica has existed, and I think that what we're doing is definitely a different combination of people and influences to any group before. You know, I mean, I don't claim that we're kind of culturally relevant. We're just enjoying what we're doing.
Was it important for you to have a girl group? I know that the drummer's a man, a boy, whatever.
Yeah.
But was it important for you to have 3 girls?
Not at all, actually. Justin was the first person I started playing with. And if anything, I was quite wary of playing with other girls because I didn't want it to kind of, I didn't want to be playing in something that would be marginalised and called a girl group. And in the end, Annie and Donna were just perfect people, really, to play music with for me. So I just thought, you know, don't worry about it. So, but it's certainly not a kind of, it's certainly not an angle that we try and make too much of, because I think when you listen to the music, you can't really tell. So therefore, it's kind of irrelevant. I mean, live, obviously, it's quite obvious.
Yeah, because, I mean, there's 3 girls on all of the guitars, so it makes it seem like a girl group, maybe tomboys. I don't know. Are you guys tomboys at all? I
don't know if we're tomboys. I think we're girls that have all grown up expecting to be treated exactly, you know, like our brothers would have been treated, just completely equal. So it's not really something that I'm conscious of particularly, and I'm glad to be a girl. I'm definitely happy I was born a girl. I don't have a chip on my shoulder about it in any way, really.
I heard you speaking French in the dressing room.
Very badly.
Are you a Francophile?
I like a bit of French.
Uh-huh. Can you do a little, just a little
No,
sentence?
I'm too bad. Next time. I've been practicing. I've been saying to everyone, let me practice on you. And they sort of have to wait for me to get the words out in the wrong tense.
You sounded good, though. You have a good accent. Yes.
No.
How do you see the future of Elastica?
Well, we're touring for a while now, really.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're recording our second album in January and February. And see what happens. I mean, you know, I kind of take every day as it comes, really.
What do you like 5 minutes before you go on stage?
What am I like? Like this.
Perfectly calm.
I'm either really nervous or quite chilled out. You know, it's sort of different every gig, really.
When you're stuck like glue, Vaseline when you need some goo. When you're stuck like glue, Vaseline when you're black and blue. Vaseline, la 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 la. When you're stuck like glue, give me some. When you're stuck like glue, if you'd like to work. Vaseline, la 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 la. If it's hard like you, give me some. Do you need a clue? I want some Vaseline, 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 and then we'll do it at the end, okay? Stutter, we're not doing stutter. Is made. Oh. Made the grade. We got it, we got it, we got it. I don't understand how the lost heart is played, but somehow the rise of connection is made.